Hey, welcome to this video. You arrived here. You're probably searching for a view of Gold City Ventures. So I'll go over how it works. Give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. And if you like my free training on the number one simplest, fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, you can click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. Gold City Ventures. Let's dive in. So what it is, basically, it's a course created by Julie Berninger and Cody Berman, and what you'll be learning is how to sell printables on a platform called Etsy. A printable is just a digital download. It could be, a journal, a gift card, Instagram post templates, a tracker, coloring pages, coloring book, infographics, a short ebook, really anything that someone can click on, download, and get instant access to. And usually there's some sort of design element to it. And, just to get an idea, you can come to Julie's Etsy store, the Swag Elephant. It's quite a cute logo and name, and you can see what she's selling. So, bachelorette party games, activities, goal planner, some staff appreciation gift. So some pretty cool stuff. And now Etsy, if you don't know, is a huge marketplace. It's around 7.5 million sellers and 96 million buyers. They've been around since 2005, so it's a totally legit marketplace to sell your stuff on. And now this business model you'd be learning is quite unique. It's it's sort of like print on demand, but instead of selling physical items like coffee mugs or T-shirts or ball caps, you'd be selling 100% digital items, which I think is actually better because the profit margins are higher. You're not having to buy the product, have it manufactured. It's also less complicated and less hands-on. You're not dealing with suppliers, shipping, logistics, inventory, none of that. And the customer service will be minimal, I think, as well. Now, how this works is you'd have to come up with ideas for your products. What are you going to sell exactly? Come up with the design, either on, Canva is a very popular free design site. You can pay. There's a month for a pro version at $13 a month if you want. Or you could use Adobe Illustrator. That's $21 a month. But that's more advanced and the learning curve is greater on there. So you design your own stuff. I mean, you could outsource the design, but really they're going to encourage you to design your own stuff, just to save money. And the third way you could design is called a platform called Cordial, and that's an editable printables platform. So it'll allow your buyers to edit these printables, whatever you're selling. So that's kind of cool. Then you list, so you'd get the design done. You list your items on Etsy, this platform right here, just like she's done, and also rank your items on Etsy organically so that people can actually find your stuff. And then it's all done through keyword research. So people will type something in and your items will show up, hopefully. You can also spend money on Etsy ads to kind of bump your items up. And they're also in this course going to teach you Pinterest and blogging as two other ways to get traffic as well. So traffic just means eyeballs, visitors. So it's not just on Etsy. It's also how to get people from coming from off the platform onto the platform so they can find your stuff. In other words, marketing. How do you market? A lot of courses like this don't teach marketing. They just teach you how to create the product and list it on Etsy. But marketing is, at least as important as all the other stuff, for lack of a better word. Now, the price of the course is very cheap. It's just $247. That's not expensive at all for an online course. I've bought courses that are in the thousands of dollars. There's a 7-day refund policy as long as you don't pass the first module, which is interesting because a lot of courses will have a refund policy where you have to do a certain amount of work. This is the opposite. They don't want you, I guess, peeking ahead if you're not going to spend the money. So, which is fair. And so that's the refund policy. On top of that, you can, there's a VIP membership. So VIP membership, there we go. So in the VIP membership, it's $29 a month after the first month, or until you make your first 100 sales. If you make 100 sales, you don't have to keep paying the the VIP membership. I think it's worth getting because with the VIP membership is you get some advanced trainings as well, new templates each month, which is pretty cool. But mainly, I think the reason to get it is the support. You get access to their VIP Facebook group. And in the Facebook group, they'll be uploading videos regularly, coaching type videos where students can ask questions and they'll analyze your business, your marketing, all that stuff. So I think that's definitely worth $29 a month. Now, and hopefully you make 100 sales relatively quickly, so you won't even have to keep paying that. And now the core training alone, it's very in depth. So this is what you're getting in the core training. It's 14 modules and a couple bonus modules. So you get 50 plus, so this is just kind of a welcome. And then you get 50 plus printable ideas. Then you get how to create your own printables and how to marketing and analytics. They'll teach you all about marketing and analytics. I'm not going to go through everything because we'd be here all day, but and then they get a couple bonuses. They teach Pinterest and blogging, which I talked about, how to promote off Etsy platform on other places. And then you get a couple bonuses, which are how to sell off Etsy, including teachers pay teachers. So that's kind of unique, but that makes sense that teachers would want digital downloads, right? And then also, what was the other key one? Yeah, and then other options for editable printables. So that's basically it. All in all, this is a perfectly good training. You can check it out if you want. My only concern is not with the training. The training is great. People have a lot of nice things to say about them. I couldn't find anything negative about it, which is rare in this industry. I like, the training. It's very well put together. Visually, it just looks very nice, which is what you'd kind of expect from a course of this nature. But the only con is with the business model itself. I think the profit margins aren't going to be that high because you can only charge so much for a digital download. I mean, look at what she's charging for hers, and she's a pro. She's been doing this for a while. You can only charge maybe $2, $3, $4, $5 for a digital download at most. I know she has some bundles that cost more, but you as a beginner aren't going to be able to charge that much probably. And Etsy will take a 20-cent, and there's some costs involved too that'll eat into your profit. So Etsy takes a 20-cent listing fee, which is not that much, but they take a 5% sales fee, which is a little, can be significant. But the biggest expense you're going to face is advertising or marketing because you're going to have to get eyeballs. You're going to have to get people to see your items. And the only way to do that, yes, you can list organically, but to get enough eyeballs to actually make this worthwhile, you're going to need to spend a little money on advertising. And let's say you're only earning $3 per sale. How many sales, profit? Let's say $3, just be generous, $3 per sale. How many sales do you have to make to earn $5,000 a month, which is not even that much money? Well, you have to make 1,667 sales a month. And that's just a ton of sales. That's incredibly difficult to do. I don't know if I can do that. And I've been doing online marketing for a while now. And if you look at the testimonials, people talk about how good the training is, how supportive they are, and how many sales they're making. But the numbers they're giving in dollar terms are quite underwhelming, to be perfectly honest. I'm not trying to be mean or diminish what people have accomplished. I mean, even to make any money online, it can be quite confusing and difficult. So kudos to them, but it's not life-changing incomes. I mean, this is a bit shocking. Even Julie herself admits she's only pulling in over $1,000 a month on Etsy, which is not that much money. I mean, if you're trying to earn $5,000 a month, who would you want to learn from? Would you want to learn from someone that's been there and done that, and then that's now pulling in $10,000 or more, or would you learn from someone that's pulling in $1,000 a month? So again, that's not nothing. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's real money, but it's not going to allow you to quit your job, be your own boss, retire early, travel the world. unless you have a very supportive, understanding spouse or someone else, kind of taking care of you. That's not enough to, survive on, let alone thrive on. So, and the students' results are not even that good for the most part. So that's kind of my review. A good course, good training might be nice as a side income. It's kind of, you set it up once and then, money's kind of rolling in, an extra few $100s a month with minimal effort. But so it just depends what your goals are. That's all. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily because you want to earn an extra $500 or $1,000 a month at best. Maybe you want to earn real money. I'm talking, $50, $100 an hour plus, $5,000 to $10,000 a month and more in profit, not revenue, profit. If that's the case, what I suggest is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training that'll detail a business model. You could do 100% from home. You could be a solopreneur. It's 100% digital, kind of like this. There's lots of leverage and automation in place, so you don't have to be there all the time. It's not completely passive, but it's as passive as I've found, where you can still earn a very good income. And the startup costs are very low. The profit margins are very high. And even if you only have 1 or 2 hours a day to build this out on the side, you absolutely can. And that's it. And hopefully one day it'll surpass what you're earning at your full-time job, if you have a full-time job. And then you could do this full-time, work from home full-time like I do, and earn way more than, even your boss is making. So, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope to see you on the other side of my link. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.